Okay, we have some stories from cow fart tonight, so get ready.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Hey everybody, welcome to Late Late Horror Show, Paranormal into the Night on the Late Late Horror Show here on YouTube. What is going on? Starting out with a strong 12 watching. We got some stories tonight from Cow Fart. He did send us, he sent me some stories through email, and I'll talk about that in a second. Kathy, hope you are feeling better today. Zardoz is here, Connie Clary is here, Wade Lindemann, Horror Junkie is here, Tracy Asteria, of course, Cal Fart is here. I'm going to be reading some stories he sent us. McDougal McStiffy, Vicky, Harry Scott is here, and yeah, everybody else will, I guess, slowly come streaming in here. But yeah, had to change up a couple things. Burbs was supposed to be yesterday. But this time yesterday, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't sit. I couldn't move. I never had back pain like that before, and I have no idea what I did. I have no idea whatsoever. It's the strangest thing. Hello, Ocean. Hello, JLR. RTN, what's going on? But as you can see, I mean, I'm okay now. It's the weirdest thing. I'll be joshing is here. How you doing? CM is here. We will have some trivia tonight. We will get into it after I tell some stories and catch up everybody on some things here. But yeah, yesterday, man, I don't know what it was. All I can think of is, like anybody, you make a mistake and you turn the wrong way. Who the heck knows? I don't know. But this is one thing I wanted to say. I've been sending out a lot of healing energy. We've been doing that a lot here. And when I focus in on that, I've always got to replenish the energy that I send out. And I don't think because of the streaming and us doing it on air that I have been replenishing the way I should have. I'm very disciplined in it when I do it by myself. But when we do it here on the stream, I think I've let a little too much out and didn't recover from it, and it can hit you in spots that you don't know, like the back. It's the first place it hit me, I guess. I don't know, but from now on, I am going to do the way I'd always love everybody to do the praying and the healing part of this. Everybody do it in their own way, but the way I do it, and I really do believe I'm pulling the energy from the earth. So the way you're supposed to do it, in my mind's eye, and the way I've been taught by people I've talked to, is you pull white light from the earth. Okay, from the earth. You get in your head. You pull it up from the earth. You bring it from your feet to your head, and you point it out to whoever the target is. Let's take RTN for instance. He's still recovering. He's going through the chemo and everything else, and Emily's husband and other people that we prayed for and stuff like that. You pull that white light up through your feet, through your whole body, so that it's glowing out through your head to the target. If we're thinking RTN, we're thinking RTN, and that light is hitting him and filling him up. Visually, you're doing that, okay? And the thing that you're supposed to also do when you're doing that, you're giving up all the energy and the healing energy that you're pulling through the earth. So as you're doing that, you want to continue to pull it from the earth, even as you stop the prayer, the healing session or whatever, and you want to stop, and you want to continue just for that few seconds more to fill yourself back up with that light, just so that you're, you know, you've got that positive energy back in you, because sending too much of it out there can run you down, can get you sick, can get you hurting. You know, I don't know. But nevertheless, Smash and Conquer. Oops, I am using my YouTube username, but you know me better as Leneda. Oh, so now we also know her as Smash and Conquer. No, good to see you here. William Cromer, what's going on? Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, again, Kathy, hopefully you're feeling better. She's battling a little bug there. So yesterday, Thomas Gordon, hello. But yeah, had to switch things up a little bit because of, and you know, I'm going to have Zardoz on again because he does have a book, his first book he published, his first book. If you go to Amazon, and I'll have him on to talk about it, but most of the crowd here, and I'm looking it up real quick, will like what he has. It's very, very cool. Zardoz, our little family here, you know, his first book, published book by Chris Christman. Okay, it's called Mixed Magic. Okay, and you could find it on Amazon. Do a quick search, Mixed Magic, Chris Christman, and it should pop up. Mixed Magic Saga. So there's going to be more ongoing stories with the series. But congrats to him, man, with the book and publishing it and putting it out there. You know, it's really a cool thing. So very, very cool. So Burbs is going to be, I think, tomorrow night. No. Tomorrow night it's going to be me and Ted. I pushed the Burbs back. So today should be me and Ted, but the back thing threw things off again. So tomorrow me and Ted will be talking about Tenebrau, a Giallo classic. And have to mention too, real quick, here's the links to Patreon and to join the channel. Okay, I would say I'm going to look real quick the movie poll, the movie of the week, because we do movie nights on Friday and Sunday. They're fun times. It's exclusive for Patreon members and channel memberships. So I posted, and the poll so far, these are the movies I listed for the week for what we're going to watch on Friday. I put up Them, 1954, The Fog, 1980, Prom Night, 1980. I figured, let's get a little more Jamie Lee Curtis in there. And the last movie was The Thing from Another World from 1951. And so far, it's neck and neck between The Fog and The Thing from Another World. I'm kind of pulling for The Thing from Another World because it's such a fantastic film. And Dave would love it. This one I think he would. But it's very close, man. We've got 34 votes, and I just put it up today. And we've got 15 to The Thing from Another World and 12 to The Fog. Prom Night has 4. Them has 3. So, that is the voting and the poll for the movie night so far. And hopefully the camera's coming in nice and clear and everything too. The Thing with Matt Dillon. And Dino kindly included my request, even though I know no one will vote for it except me. Right. But yeah, here, let me go. Let me start off with, we got 33 here right now. So let me start off with the cow fart. Again, anybody who wants to send me your stories, okay, any paranormal happenings in your life, anything that was out of the ordinary that you consider a paranormal event or just spooky event or a scary story that happened in your life, email it to me. The email is down in the description, or you can send it to dinomedia2020@icloud.com, and I will get it and I will read it. You guys could send it to me on the Facebook page, either the Late Horror Show or Paranormal Into the Night page. And the Paranormal Into the Night Facebook group, it's kind of hard, man. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to go through and let people in who want to come in who are legit, but the same thing that happens everywhere else. I won't name nationalities because that would be unkind of me, but there's a certain, country that kind of spams the entire planet. That's all I can say. And Facebook group, I get literally 50 requests to join Paranormal Into the Night a day. And I think I'm behind like 600, and it's hard to go through them because they're all spam accounts that come in and try to put up the fake spam stuff, to hit a link, and it's just overrun. It's terrible. It's another place where you think Facebook would figure it out too, but no, they keep getting around. They keep coming around. Emily Thompson, you have a belief in Earth power as much like my Native American ancestors. They believe in power coming from the Mother Earth. My great-grandmother was Cherokee, and my husband's grandmother was Apache. Exactly, Emily Thompson. Native culture have those beliefs, and that was passed on to Native Indians, and just, it's everything is energy. The Earth is a ball of energy. The solar system is energy. Everything is connected by energy. So to say that you can't control energy, and manipulate it or use it in a way that heals, cleanses, or any number of things is it's real. It's something that's totally real, and I hope to have a guest on soon that will be talking about that. But it is, I do believe it is a real thing, and just like Emily said there, you could pull quite a bit from good old Mother Earth here, and to help some people. Others are on journeys that you just aren't going to help. You know what I mean? You can put all the healing energy there as you can. It could help, but some of us are on journeys that we need to take, and we need to take that path, and so be it. So, you always try, but yeah, let me get to, again, email in any of your stories. I will read them on air. I did get 3 stories from Cow Fart, as my voice cracked there a little bit. And hopefully, sorry if I'm not myself today. I'm trying. I do feel much, much better. But that back yesterday, man, could not move. Anyways, Leneda, I've had lots of weird happenings. Some have even saved my life. I kid you not, but they are too intricate and complex to send in an email. You can try. I mean, I would ask you can come on with me and talk if you wanted to, but most people do not like to come on a stream. So, how else can you get your story out there if you don't, other than writing it down? But anybody here can email me. Let me know you got a story. I would either bring you on as a guest. You could use audio. But I would love to hear it. Denny Rigrade, what's going on? Brian Kirkham is here. I've known a lot of folk from, okay, gotcha. Yeah. No, that's why I said, I'm not going to say, but it's not them. That's for sure. Brian, it's the, I ain't even getting into it. Too much spam out there, man. Too much crap going on. Are you 17 again, Dino? Hey, in my mind, I feel like it. That's for sure. So here we go. Let me talk about cow fart stories, and then we will get to some trivia. Okay. People don't really care too much about me. I will have an actual guest on June 2nd, Heather Arnold, to talk about the ancient civilizations, the giants of Aruba. Very interesting story. Very cool. Lots of evidence out there. That's all I can say. But here we go. Cow Fart sends me his and I won't even say the title there because he goes stories from an old dying man. Do you know if you want? But anyways, I guess in hindsight, we all are dying. You know, we're not going to live forever. But I mean, I hope everything's okay with you, Calfart. But anyways, so he sends me, and he sends a really nice message here too. First I want to say how much I enjoy your streams and your true empathy and sympathy for the plight that most of us mortals deal with. You truly understand, and I know I'm not the only one that appreciates it. So I have 3 tales for you, and I appreciate that, Calfart. It does mean a lot, to hear that sometimes, but I genuinely do. I think of you guys as all as family, and we are all here together to take this journey together. And I do got a very cool mix of shows again tonight. Another mixed bag. Looking to put together a whole stream of more Dragnet pretty soon. I think I got one more CBS Radio Mystery Theater in me from what I got. So and then that'll be the entire collection of CBS Radio Mystery Theater. But here we go. Calfart sends me his story. There's 3 of them. The first one, okay? He says, I grew up in a very small, remote desert town with China Lake Naval Weapons Center to the west, Nellis Air Force Base, Area 51 to the east, and Edwards Air Force Base and 29 Palms U.S. Marine Corps Base to the south. One Sunday morning in the early 60s, I woke up early in preparation for church in the bedroom I shared with my 2 brothers. In the backyard, we had a chicken coop with several Rhode Island Red. Gotta love those Rhode Island Reds. And Plymouth Rock hens with one very mean bantam rooster. Okay. Around sunrise, I heard a whirling sound and looked out the windows in our bedrooms, which looked out into the backyard with a clear view of the chicken coop and the surplus Army GP-1 Army tent we had pitched a few weeks prior. As I heard that weird sound, I peered out the window. I saw a black disc, maybe 5 feet in diameter, landing in the yard. A few moments after it landed, I observed 6 4 to 5 feet tall red beings that appeared to have exoskeletons. They proceeded over to the chicken coop and started cutting the chicken wire, at which point the bantam rooster rushed them. Of course he would. They then cut the rooster's head off. I'm not exactly sure how they did that, though. These little red bastards then went into the coop and absconded with 3 eggs. Re-entered their craft, in which they ascended. This whole deal took place in about 3 minutes. Keep in mind, these were the days when corporal punishment was still allowed in school. So once the rest of the family woke up, I told my father about what I had seen. He called me a liar and shithouse lawyer, then beat my bare ass with his belt for making up a story to defend myself, for killing the rooster. Oh boy, Calfart, that's terrible, man. Oh my lord. Hey, it's Dave Plouffe. So that is the first story. 4 to 5 inches tall. Okay. It says you did put inches. Okay, so 4 to 5 inches. These beings were 4 to 5 inches, Calfart. The disc was maybe 5 feet in diameter. Okay. So these were tiny beings, right? How the heck did they carry those eggs? Well, 5 inches. It's like grabbing a boulder. I mean, that's something else. But honestly, I don't think I've heard a story like that before. That's a pretty cool story. And I take you for your word. Story number 2. Years later, in the early 70s, my friend, Strange Wayne, and I drove to the closest drive-in theater, about 40 miles from my hometown, to watch a Dr. Phibes flick and Ben. We had even stocked up on two bottles of Boone's Farm and lid of Mexican commercial for our big night out. Okay. Anyway, the movies were fun. The girls were cold. So we headed home after the movies. About halfway back, we stopped for a pee break. Upon leaving the 1969 Ford Econoline van, ooh, nice, that I was driving under a hardship license. Yes, us rural kids could still get those back in the day. We got out to take a leak, and the sky lit up. With no clear source of the light, seemed nothing to it until we got around the last bend of the road to get home, when we noticed the sun was rising. It took us over 7 hours to transit the 40 miles home. Yet again, another ass beating from my fine Masonic teacher father for lying. Oh, your father was a Masonic teacher. Oh. Oh, boy. That's might add to the thought process behind the beatings and not believing or believing and you shouldn't be saying it or anyways. He says, doubt me all you want, but I took these beatings to say what I truly saw. Okay, so that one was a little lost time. So you had some. I'm going to read the third story, but losing some. I mean, that's some hours you lost there. What happened? I mean, you know, that's something I think I would have tried to figure out over the years, whether it be through hypnosis or something like that. But yeah, you got some missing time there, cow fart, is what you got. Tico, what is going on, Tico? Sam Barker, hi, what's going on? Anyways, so the last story he sent is in the summer of 1978, when I first got on the ARPANET, not 1973. I don't know what that means. ARPANET. Did you misspell? I was on a summer training cruise as a third-class midshipman. Okay, the ARPANET. That must be a ship, I think. I was on a summer training cruise as a third-class midshipman, naval officer in training in the Philippine Sea. I was aboard one of the last diesel-electric submarines the U.S. Navy operated, the USS Bonefish, for 2 months. At one point, we met up with a destroyer tender to load on nuclear-tipped torpedoes. At the time we were doing this, we got a major sonar ping indicating a vessel approaching at incredible speed at 900 feet depth. Then the vessel stayed immediately below us during the entire loading procedures. As we secured the hatches on the sub, this unknown vessel moved out ahead of us at a clocked speed of over 600 knots underwater. Within the next 8 hours, the DIA was on board and had everyone signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. So here I am dying of frickin' cancer, telling you youngsters what's been occurring for decades, breaking my security clearance. At this point, I'll be dead in 6 months, so I hope you youngsters can keep a secret, LOL. I'm not physically able to attend all of your streams, Dino, but I would appreciate it if you decide to use my stupid stories for one of your paranormal broadcasts, that you might let me know ahead of time, as I have another 3 chemotherapy sessions over the next week. Would love to hear you relay it to all the awesome kids on the Late Late Horror Show. I remain your friend, Greg, a.k.a. Cowfart. Okay, the stories. Thank you very much for sharing those stories, Cowfart. The whole, this is me. I like reading things right as I get them. So I didn't read these earlier. I glanced through them, but I just didn't read them. But you're saying you're dying of cancer and you've got 6 months to live, Kalfart. I certainly hope that that is not the case, my friend. You hit me with something here as I'm live that I do not like to hear, and that's pretty awful. Yikes. So they give you, I mean, they give you no chance. Is that it? They say 6 months. What kind of cancer is it? If you mind putting in the chat, I would definitely love to know where the cancer is. And if they say 6 months and that's it, I'd like to know that. Please let me know. But, geez, let's do this again. It works best this way, Dino Fresh. Yes, Sardas. Hey, when I stream, you never know what's going to happen. You never know how it's going to go. If I'm not going to break down. I'm certainly feeling pretty sad here, but I do think we should all do a little praying for a Kalfart, because when I hear 6 months and you're dying and that's it, you're going to be, hey, if we can give you a year, then I mean that's even better. But let's all sit here and do this. Kalfart is in the chat. We do know we can go by Kalfart. Concentrate on Kalfart, okay? But again, let's do what we do with this healing and this prayer that we do. I am going to be quiet here after I speak for a few seconds. But yeah, let's do all of that. Let's pull all that healing light, that bright light from the center of the earth. Pull it up through you, through your feet, through your entire body. Fill your body up with all the light you possibly can. And it's going to go out through your head, out through the universe to Kalfart. You're saying Kalfart. You're saying Kalfart. I'm saying Greg. Kalfart, cancer. Healing energy, healing light being sent your way. And I'm replenishing my body. I'm making sure I do that. Filling myself up with healing light. Everybody do the same. Fill yourself up, pull it from the earth, and fill yourself up with that light. Kalfart, I most certainly hope. Lone Star Indy, Lame, you are one of those people who, you're hidden, bud. But you spoil something. It's people like you who make this world a bad place, okay? You can't use just a little bit of your good side, just even if you got like a 0.5% there, a little bit of it, a good moment that somebody's having, okay, to try to help somebody, and you take and spoil it by saying something so stupid and so obnoxious. And I do believe that most of us here in the chat believe in karma. Okay, it happens, and it's a real thing. So you can continue to be the way you want to be, whether it's on YouTube or in real life. Okay, but the bad karma will catch up to you. Okay, that's all I will say. It's happened many times in the past, many times in the past. I've seen it with my own eyes. So, that's all I have to say to you, bud. Anyways, Kalfart, much love to you, buddy. I hope 6 months from now we're still talking to you in the chat. And yes, you are part of the family here on the Late Horror Show. And I appreciate everything you do. And I appreciate everything everybody did to send a little bit of love, a little bit of healing energy to Kalfart. Lame. What is wrong with people? What the frick is wrong with people? What would you like to hear, buddy? What would you like to hear on YouTube, huh? I can imagine the streams you go to and you watch. You know? I can just imagine. Why am I pissed off? I'm pissed off because we got people dying of cancer, going through crap, you know? And you come in with the stupid word lame. Idiot. Freaking idiot. Sorry, guys. Here we go. You guys ready for some paranormal trivia? Here we go. It doesn't make my... Hey, I'm just saying it how it is, man. You know, I mean, it's really ridiculous. But anyways, I believe 6 months from now, we'll still be talking to you, Cowfart. How about that? How about that, huh? Anyways, yes. Anyways, well, you're added to my list of prayers at night, so that's for sure. I don't know how this is the first I'm hearing of it, but yeah, here we go. Question number 1. We're going to get to this. We're going to do some trivia tonight, you guys. We got plenty of time. We got a whole hour of paranormal trivia, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't take no crap, whether it's in a chat or if it's in real life, you know? I mean, you know, the world's filled with idiotic people. And if you don't say nothing to them, you know, it's like, I mean, so it's useless sometimes because, but the karma thing, keep looking over your shoulder. Keep looking over your shoulder. Okay, first question. Let's have some fun. Oh, thank you, Cowfart. No, I appreciate it, man. Question number 1. Who is the loser? Answer, Lone Star Indy. Oh, boy. Dave Plouffe. Okay, so I think I left off. I'm trying to remember where I left off. It's sometimes we don't get... Last week, we just certainly had a conversation. We were talking about the moon hoax and everything, man. Let's concentrate on positive vibe. Yes, for sure, I'll be joshing. Yes. Chat, this support is amazing. Thank you all. Absolutely, Dave. Amazing. Much love. Okay. Here we go. First question. Said to have orbited the Earth for approximately... I'll get back to it, though. Another thing, I do not care what anybody thinks of my streams. Plain and simple. So, you know, plain and simple. Paul P. Kreisman, what's going on? You're late again. Sorry. Anyways, here we go. Said to have orbited the Earth for approximately 13,000 years, what is the name of the mysterious object that has been photographed on numerous occasions and is believed to be of extraterrestrial origin? Is it A, the Red Night Satellite? Is it B, the Black Night Satellite? Is it C, the Green Night Satellite? Or D, the White Night Satellite? Question number 1 of the evening. See if anybody remembers this from their paranormal experiences. Come on. WWM. Hey, what's going on, WWM? You say... Oh, geez, now I'm belching. What's going on? Way to go. Yes. Thank you, Ocean. WWM gets the first point of the evening. It is the Black Night Satellite B. The Black Night Satellite. Cowfart has Black Night Satellite. Very cool. Connie, the stream rocks, Dino. Thank you, Connie. Much love. Black Night, BBBB. You guys are okay. So, hey, Casper McDonald. If I didn't say hi, hello, my friend. Best wishes to your daughter, as always. Never heard of it, says Denny. Well, a lot of people did here. I mean, I'm surprised. Michael C. What is going on, Michael C.? Nice to see you here. So, yeah. Good job. The Black Knight Satellite. Go look it up if you guys want to talk a little bit more about it or read up a little bit more about it. Next question. Has to do with the rock band. Headbangers Ball stuff, man. Here we go. Which heavy metal band released a track named Hangar 18, taken from their 1990 album Rust in Peace? Is it A, Metallica, B, Slayer, C, Megadeth, or D, Anthrax? Who is the band? Wow. Richard Speaker, gotta go. See you later. Later, Richard. Oh, do you guys know your rock and roll, huh? Which heavy metal band released a track named Hangar 18, taken from their 1990 album Rust in Peace? A, Metallica, B, Slayer, C, Megadeth, or D, Anthrax? And the answer is Blowing in the Wind. Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait, see, I gotta look to see who types it too. Wade Lindemann. Wade Lindemann comes in first. So Wade has got 1 point. Dave Plufay says Megadeth. C. C. Okay. Or the Wiggles, says WWM. No, you guys, most of you guys got it. It is Megadeth. Megadeth's Rust in Peace album from 1990 has a track named Hangar 18. So there you go. Very, very cool. Awesome. Okay, so next question. We're gonna keep whipping through the questions. Let's keep this going. Let's have some paranormal fun, right? Learn some things, right? Which of the following classic movies, quite remarkably, had its origins in a real UFO encounter? Was it A, The Blob, B, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, C, The War of the Worlds, or D, Plan 9 from Outer Space? So again, which of the following classic movies, quite remarkably, had its origins in a real UFO encounter? A, The Blob, B, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, C, The War of the Worlds, or D, Plan 9 from Outer Space? Kind of a tough one, maybe. Sounds like something Dave Mustaine would pen. So Megadeth, yeah, definitely. Full water here. The cap wasn't tightened. It is Marie Osmond. No. C, no. B, D, no. Close Encounters, no. C, no. C, no. D, no. Megadeth video. Oh, thanks, Dave Plufay, for the link to the video. So far, nobody's getting it. They're saying Plan 9. Nobody's hit on it yet. I'll go with Plan 9. It is not Plan 9 from Outer Space. No. Wow, okay. Well, it's not C, it's not D, it's not Plan 9. So what's left? A or B, The Blob, or Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Which one is it? You got me, says I'll be joshing. Dave Plufay says Invasion of Body Snatchers should be on next week's movie poll. Could be. War of the World? Nope. Nobody said it yet. Okay, there you go, Cow Fart. Cow Fart gets a point. It is The Blob. A, The Blob. Now you guys are getting it because there's nothing left. He says The Blob taught you a valuable life lesson. Always poke it with a stick first. Geez. Did you... I'll give Carfart. I think he was answering too, right? I mean, or were you just saying... I'm giving you the answer. Yeah, so there you go. And then everybody's got A. But yeah, it was A, The Blob. In September 1950, the New York Times ran a story about 4 police officers in Philadelphia who reported witnessing a saucer-shaped object gliding down to Earth. Once it had landed, they attempted to touch the purple glowing UFO, only to discover it was made of a goo-like substance. After 20 minutes or so, the blob had completely evaporated. The FBI were brought in to investigate, but found nothing more than a spot on the ground by the time they arrived. The case was turned over to the U.S. Air Force Intelligence, but no further documentation of the incident was ever recorded. Very, very interesting story, but yes, the blob, A. Yes, many stories of objects coming out of the sky, if you look it up, and being a gelatin-like substance once it hits the Earth. Uh, it could be the remnants of uh, the ship after it came through the atmosphere. Anyways, so very interesting. There you go. Let's see. Dave Plouffe, I live right near the triangle corner at the end of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where they are hiding above in the office. Oh no! Yes, with Donald Sutherland. Yes, and Leonard Nimoy, and yeah, no, Dave Plouffe. Oh my God, does it look almost exactly the same, or have they updated the building? That is pretty darn cool. Hello, Blue. Hello, Blue. Larry Bonds, what's going on? The Blob talk. Okay, yeah, I got that. Fire in the Sky, Invasion of Body Snatchers with the fabulous Veronica Cartwright. The Blob with Steve McQueen as a 30-year-old teenager. Right. Answer with addendum. Okay, got it. Cowfart. So Cowfart's got one, WWM's got one, and Wade Lindemann has a point. So there you go. There's always room on Earth for Jello. Yes. Gotta love alien goo. Or the stuff. Very cool. So on to the next question then. Here we go. Good to see you, Larry. Good to see you. Regarding the Kecksburg UFO incident, what did NASA claim was responsible for the large fireball seen by thousands of people in December 1965? So regarding the Kecksburg UFO incident, what did NASA claim was responsible for the large fireball seen by thousands of people in December 1965? Was it A, meteor entering the atmosphere, B, a top secret military plane exploding, C, a Russian satellite re-entering the atmosphere, D, ignited fuel from a malfunctioning commercial aircraft? So A, meteor entering the atmosphere, B, a top secret military plane exploding, C, a Russian satellite re-entering the atmosphere, or D, ignited fuel from a malfunctioning commercial aircraft. And it is swamp bass. Oh man, I used to hear stories about angel hair and mysterious substance found after UFO landings. Yep. A chevron-shaped Z flare army. Oh boy, gas. Airline discharge. Dave Plouffe, yes, I am east of Sierra Madre. Okay, I got to watch now here. Let's see. Okay, so the only one who said it right off the bat is going to be... Oh, somebody said it here. A satellite. Russian satellite. Zardoz. Zardoz comes in first. He says satellite. It is C, a Russian satellite re-entering the atmosphere. So Zardoz gets a point for that. And then a couple people got it after that. But yes, it is C, a Russian satellite re-entering the atmosphere. Supposedly, records of the discovery of the debris were lost in the 1990s. NASA were even sued under the Freedom of Information Act for not disclosing the lost records. More recently, NASA have made the suggestion that it couldn't have been a Russian satellite. So there you go. As usual, whatever. The government, there you go. Anyways, pulsating alien spacecraft. Oh my. UFOs, no joke. What is going on? Hey, Dino. Nice to see you. My father-in-law was mayor of Sierra Madre in the late 80s, early 90s. Nice, Kyle Fart. May have run into Dave there, maybe. Who knows? Joseph A. No, it isn't. Joseph A says, no, it isn't. What do you mean? Anyways, on to the next question, which is true or false. This is a true or false question. As part of a college prank, 2 English students created 6 small flying saucers that they left in 6 different locations in 1967 in a hoax that provoked a major police and army response. True or false? As part of a college prank, 2 English students created 6 small flying saucers that they left in 6 different locations in 1967 in a hoax that provoked a major police and army response. True or false? George Maurer says cow fart. Huh? Hey, thanks, Tracy Dino. Didn't know if I had gotten blocked for my ants last night. For your antics last night? Did you do something wrong, UFOs? You know better if you did. Please be good. Anyways, evidently nobody blocked you, so there you go. Larry Bonds comes in first with true. So Larry Bonds gets a point. It is true. It is true. They did do that. Just Cow Fart and Dave going back and forth. There's no such thing as 1967. Joseph A. says. Adam for Christ. What is going on? Nice to see you here. Not sure what's going on, Joseph A. Not sure. I've seen you in the chat plenty of times. Not sure what's going on tonight with the last 3 comments. I spammed a spammer, LOL, says UFOs, no jokes. See, you can't respond to a spammer in the chat because they don't see it. They're not going to see it. So, yeah, don't worry about it, UFOs, no jokes. Just report it, block it, and move on. But anyways, yes, it was true. Larry Bonds gets a point. 21-year-olds Christopher Southall and Roger Palmer were just trying to raise funds for their college rag week and had anticipated the hoax getting so out of hand. Ultimately, no action was taken against them, and they raised $2,000 or £2,000 for charity. So there you go. Very interesting. Dave Plouffe says, I still think we should have a morning show with Tracy and Lisa, like you mentioned the other day, Dino. I would put Tracy and Lisa on to talk. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, how could I do that? First of all, I don't know if they'd be up to it, and I'm sleeping at the time probably. But anyways, it's a good idea. Coffee talk with Tracy and Lisa. Coffee talk. You can go over the day's antics in the chat. Is what you could do. We can a segment with Tracy and Lisa. I'll see if they let me know if you'd go for it, Lisa and Tracy. I'll do it, man. You got to show. You want to be. You got a show idea and you want to be on the channel and it's funny or very interesting. You let me know. Let me know. Yeah. I think a lot of that would be so interesting. Joseph A. I'm being silly. Okay. That's okay if you're being silly. I'm just thrown off a bit because it's not your usual self too much there. So next question. Let's continue to go. Thank God my back feels better sitting in this chair. Yeah. Sometimes I like to be like some other streams that, got hundreds of people watching. They're all quiet. It's clear the throat. But anyways, here we go. Okay, next question. I'm off to bed. See, Lenada, I'm boring you to death tonight. So very sorry, guys. You know, it's been a rough couple days with my pain, but I'm good. I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Next time I'll come on under my YouTube name, Lenada. No problems at all. Thank you for being here. I'll check in with Lisa tomorrow. Ha ha ha, Tracy. Yeah, no, I would love it. I would love it if you guys would do that. Anyways, heck, it could be afternoon brunch. Like, whatever. I'll talk to you about it. Anyways, in which book from the Bible is there a passage that seems to describe a UFO, an alien sighting? Is it A, the book of Genesis, B, the book of Ezekiel, C, the book of Exodus, or D, the book of Leviticus? So which book is it? There's a passage that seems to describe a UFO and alien sighting. A, the book of Genesis, B, the book of Ezekiel, C, the book of Exodus, or D, the book of Leviticus. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah. People seem to know this. Kathy has got it. Calfart, but seriously, what are the odds of no less than two people from the same tiny town and yep, Calfart, that's weird. Kathy gets the point first. Kathy has a point. Yes, Kathy, it is the book of Ezekiel. Very, very good. And everybody seems to come through with that one real quick. Man. It is the book of Ezekiel. I looked and saw a whirlwind coming from the north, a great cloud with fire flashing back and forth, brilliant light all around it. In the center of the fire was a gleam like amber, and within it was the form of 4 living creatures. So did you guys get that? That's from the Bible. The book of Ezekiel. It says, I looked and saw a whirlwind coming from the north, a great cloud with fire flashing back and forth, and a intelligent light all around it. In the center of the fire was a gleam like amber, and within it was the form of 4 living creatures. So, very interesting. Zardos says very intense description of a flying wheel. Back to Sunday school for all of us, is Dave Plouffe. Coffee with Tracy and Lisa. With Lisa and Tracy. Wheels within wheels. On the board. Yepper. The first question that got me thrown out of Sunday school. LOL. Zardos. It would get me thrown out too. Yeah. I never went to Sunday school, but although I'm not Christian, I have read the Bible. Denny were great. Good. The book of Steven Seagal, chapter 1, verse. Hang on a minute, Joseph A. That's funny. That's funny. The book of Steven Seagal, flying swords and hands and all kinds of. Yeah, Steven Seagal is above the law. Yes. The tarot card, the wheel, has those 4 creatures on it. Danny Regret. Yes. Next question. What is the name of the mysterious interstellar object that some people believe is an extraterrestrial spacecraft? A, Haumea. Oh my God, am I saying that right? Haumea, Haumea. B, Forvesta. C, Oumuamua. D, 99942 Opophis. Oh boy. Those were some names, huh? Haumea. B, I should have skipped this question again. B, Forvesta. C, Omamu, or D, 99942 Opophis. And the answer is, oh my God, what is wrong with me? Pegasus, Starship Enterprise. Oh, let's see. Not D, not A, not D, not for Vesta. That big oblong object flying through the system. Right, Zardoz. Dave Plouffe comes through with C. Dave Plouffe gets an answer. It is C. Omamua. Omamua. The name is a Hawaiian word that means a messenger from afar arriving first. Omamua. So, yeah, there you go. We should have a program. Let's watch Dino pronouns, right? Listen here, Dave. Oh, my God. Sometimes my brain just don't function properly. I don't know. 1220 Productions. What is going on? Good to see you here, my friend. Yeah. So, yeah, very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, slow evening tonight. Got 37, 36. Not really interesting anybody tonight, but that's okay. Got all you fine folk here to play this game with us. Good night, everyone. I am leaving tied for first. Okay, Dave, you take care. Talk to you soon, my friend. Really appreciate it. Boy, we're at 56 thumbs up, too. I still had to stream tonight. Even when I don't feel like it, like work, you gotta go anyways and do it. Next question. Widely known in UFO lore, what is the name of the organization that is heavily associated with the Roswell cover-up? Widely known in UFO lore, what is the name of the organization that is heavily associated with the Roswell cover-up? A, Majestic 12. B, Majestic 13. C, Majestic 14. Or D, Majestic 15. Now, that should be answered pretty quickly, you guys. You guys are a hoot. I made a s'more and just having a good time. LOL. At Dave Plouffe, take care, bud. Old gray bearded curmudgeon in town. See ya. Call fart. Come on, my friend. I know that is a dwarf planet. Never heard it was an alien craft. Denny Regrade says, yeah. MUFON. I just said the answers. What are you guys doing? It's either A, Majestic 12, B, Majestic 13, C, Majestic 14, or D, Majestic 15. It don't get no easier than that. Men in Black, B, the BB owns the lone gunman, D, and Zardoz comes through with A, giving him the lead with 2 points. It is A, Majestic 12. Majestic 12. So popular is that term and so well known in the UFO community and lore is Majestic 12 that I'm surprised you all didn't get that one right. Haha, Dino, I'm off the rails, says UFO's no joke. Yep. MUFON. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Right? Yes, it's Majestic 12. Majestic 12. Or MJ12, as you would call it too. It isn't exclusively connected to Roswell, but many other UFO cases as well. So, yes, it's very well known in the UFO field. So on to the next question, huh? Let's keep it going. Mannix. Steerpike, what's going on? Sorry, that's Malaine me. Hey, what? I don't even see. What's going on? A baker's dozen. That's right. Okay, so on to the next question. Here we go. On which English moor, not Basil Rathbone, not Nigel Bruce, On which English moor did retired policeman Philip Spencer take a photograph of an alien in 1987? Was it A, Saddleworth Moor, B, Axe Edge Moor, C, Ilkley Moor, or D, Hexhamshire Moors? So on which English moor did retired policeman Philip Spencer take a photograph of an alien in 1987? Was it A, Saddleworth Moor, B, Axe Edge Moor, C, Ilkley Moor, or D, Hexhamshire Moors? And the answer is... Yeah, we'll see about this. Had weird writing on it. What's going on, Susan? Had weird writing on it. Oh, I'll say the score in a second here. Yeah, good to see you, Susan. Okay, let me make sure I get this correct here. Who's the first one to get it? Samore. Harry Scott gets it. C. Harry Scott's on the board. Harry Scott, what is going on, man? Yes, he is on the board. It is C, Ilkley Moor. C, Ilkley Moor. So very good, Harry Scott. Very, very good. That gives everybody, so far in the lead, we have Zardoz in the lead with 2. WWM has 1. Wade has 1. Cowfart has 1. Larry Bond has 1. Kathy has 1. Dave Plouffe has 1. And Harry Scott has 1. That's a lot of people with 1. Yeah. Very, very good. Very, very good. Yeah. Here, let me throw this out again. If you want to join the channel or my Patreon, go ahead. My Patreon, we have 2 movie nights a week. You know, we just had a kind of a get together for the 80,000 subscriber party, kind of. It was really, really fun. Got to see everybody's faces. Put names to faces. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Brian, too funny. Who's Brian? Oh, Brian. Oh, there we go. Brian Kirkham. Okay. English, I believe it was Roger Moore. Roger Moore. Dennis Moore. Bum. Okay, next question. Let's keep it going. Let's try to get through to 9:30, huh? Yeah, one of those days, you guys. One of those days, huh? Question. Here we go. Which organization does Jodie Foster's character, Dr. Ellie Arroway, work for in Contact, 1997? Which organization does Jodie Foster's character, Dr. Ellie Arroway, work for in Contact, 1997? Was it A, NASA, B, United States Air Force, C, MUFON, or D, SETI? Was it A, NASA, B, United States Air Force, C, MUFON, or D, SETI? Question number 15. That's pretty easy. That's amore. I keep missing movie nights, says Zardoz. Work. Yeah, I hear you. Late but here. Hello, everyone. Vicky, hooray. What's going on? Zardoz gets the question pretty quick. Zardoz has it. Yes, it is. It's SETI. Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Yes, it is SETI. So good job. That puts you ahead by 3. Zardoz. Put you ahead by 3. JLR, please give a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I think I got the background too blurry. Now all the toys are in focus. Good for most, huh? Let me check on the voting for the movie night. Movie night this week for Patreon and channel members is, oh, wow. The Thing from Another World, I think, is going to be the winner. It's shooting up there. from 1951. It's in the lead with 17 points. The Fog, 1980, is in second with 13 points. Prom Night, 1980, 4 points. And Them, lastly, 1954, with 3 points. So very cool. Total of 37 votes? I thought there was 39. I wonder if two people took away. Two people took away their votes. And not sure what's going on there. I've been a member of SETI since I started running BIAs of data. Oh, Zardoz. Yes, yes. I remember that back, 2000, 2001. Yeah, Art Bell would talk about that all the time. So they have people who technically will do the searching on their computers for them. And that is pretty cool. Peter, what is going on? Matthew McConaughey's character in that movie was insufferable at the start of that movie, but got better as it moved along. Yeah, such a great movie, but I kind of agree with you, Peter. UFOs, no jokes, I'll vote. Okay, perfect. Go vote, my friend. Vanilla. Okay, next question. What is the name for the type of alien described as being 3 to 4 foot tall, hairless with a large head, and black almond-shaped eyes, nostrils without a nose, a slit mouth, no ears, and 3 to 4 fingers, including a thumb? Is it A, Scions, B, Greys, C, Azures, or D, Byzantines? A, Scions, B, Greys, C, Azures, D, Byzantines. I think that's pretty easy, needless to say. So very cool. Connie, hope everyone is enjoying the show and the channel. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon, click the thumbs up button. This way the Late Horror Show knows you like what you hear. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Connie. Much love. Thank you. You would download bits of data. The computer runs it in the background. Yep, Zardoz. Yep. Cool to be part of the search. Yep. Calfart McConaughey's characters were always insufferable, but or do I? Matthew McConaughey is insufferable. He gives a lot of people don't like him. Oh boy. WWM gets another point. That gives you 2. So you're in second. Matthew McConaughey was good in True Detective, an HBO series that was about him and Woody Harrelson played 2 detectives looking for serial killer. And that was probably the best thing he's ever done, in my opinion, other than Dazed and Confused. Because that movie rules. But anyways, yes. True Detective. If you haven't seen it, it's an HBO series. Season 1, fantastic with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. But seasons 2 and 3, Tracy Asteria with a a Canadian $5 dollars, whatever. Thank you very much. Bravo, Fox with stars and all these clappings and all the good stuff that goes with a clapping fox. Yeah. Thank you, Tracy, so much. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Boom. Much love. Next question. Question number 17. Oh, wait, no. Next question. Boy, we got a lot of people on board here tonight. Zardoz with 3. WWM now has 2, and Wade Lendeman with 1, Calfart 1, Larry Bonds with 1, Kathy with 1, Dave LaFay with 1, and Harry Scott with 1. So very cool. Love the super sticker. Used it before, right? Yep. True Detective and Killer Joe weren't bad, says Calfart. Yep. True Detective was, it was almost a masterpiece when it comes to the detective stuff. Dazed and Confused was about to say that, says Brian Kirkham. Yep, Dazed and Confused was, oh my God, it was a fantastic movie. Dino, have you seen Mud? I thought it was very good. For some reason, I never, it's interested me to look at it, but I've never hit play and I've never watched it. Vicky. So it doesn't seem to be my thing, but who knows? Maybe one day. Are you cool, man? Like how? Yeah, Joseph A. Right. Anyways, on to the next question. How is one of the UFOs described in the recently declassified Pentagon UFO videos? How is one of the UFOs described in the recently declassified Pentagon UFO videos? A. Mentos. B. Clarets. C. Icebreakers. Or D. Tic Tac. So, what is it described at? A. Mentos. B. Clarets. C. Icebreakers. Or D. Tic Tacs. It's a pretty simple one, I think, too. Anyways, I just voted for them just to keep it above from prom night. Comfort. Good idea. Mud is not for everyone. Nope. That's why I keep not quite hit and play to watch it. You know, I just not sure. Well, Zardoz comes in first, right before WWM, who says Tic Tac. Zardoz gets another point. It is Tic Tac. D, declassified in 2020. So there you go. Very, very good. So Zardoz, man, with 4 points. Very cool. As you are Zardoz. A little bit of sci-fi right there. Jawbreaker. Was he in Jawbreaker? Jawbreaker was a good movie, but I don't remember Matthew McConaughey being in there. Anyways, when those commercials come on, I can't get to the remote fast enough. Oh, are you talking about the car commercials with Matthew McConaughey? Oh my God. Yeah, probably one of the worst things ever. One of the worst things ever, but they're paying him, man. So, whatever. In those commercials, Peter Wernicke. Oh, Peter, come on, man. Funny. Okay, on to the next question. We got about 15 minutes or so. We'll get some more questions in here. Which British conspiracy theorist suggests that the world is secretly run by tall, shape-shifting, blood-drinking humanoids from the Alpha Draconis star system? A. Paul Nuttall. B. David Icke. C. Mark Steele. Or D. Piers Corbin. A. Paul Nuttall. B. David Icke. C. Mark Steele. Or D. Piers Corbin. You almost really got to be into the paranormal to know this one. Because, it's something he talks about all the time. So, let's see if anybody knows it. Coffart, Lincoln Log lawyer. Sold a lot of Lincolns. Yepper. Trying to muster a few brain cells together. Oh, boy. CM. There you go. See, there's a couple people in there that know their paranormal here. Circuits. Their paranormal circuits. Yes, it is David Icke, CM. And Coufart right after with David Icke. So very cool, yeah. Denny Regrade says lizard people. Lizard people. Could be. Who knows? Yepper. Well, yeah, the tall, shape-shifting, blood-drinking humanoids from Alpha Draconis star system. Yep. You said it, Denny. Michael Caine. What's going on? Fiber optics are great when it works. Oh, yeah, definitely. Get you plenty of speed, internet speed, that's for sure. On to the next question. Oh, boy, this hat's killing my side of my head again with the glasses. Jeez, sucks wearing glasses. I had to go rescue my cat outside. Oh, no, Zardoz. Hopefully the cat's okay. Question number... Here we go. Next question. In 19... Oh, wait. No. What is the title of the 1993 feature film about one of the most famous cases of alien abduction, the Travis Walton UFO incident? A. Night Skies. B. Beyond the Sky. C. Fire in the Sky. Or D. Dark Encounter? Question number 19. That's pretty dark. Blood drinking humanoids. You mean vampires? Yep. Well, not exactly, but yeah. Then he said it above. Lizards. V. It's V. Anyways, does anybody know the answer? What is that movie? 1993. Famous case, alien abduction with Travis Walton UFO incident. A. Night Skies. B. Beyond the Sky. C. Fire in the Sky. Or D. Dark Encounter? WWM comes in first with Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky, C. Yes. Travis Walton is a guy I think I can get on to interview too. So he's on my list. It's just that story's been talked to death. You know what I mean? I don't know if there'd be anything new to really cover on that topic, but it would be interesting maybe to talk to him if anything's changed since, all of the interviews he's done. Hi from Ireland, says Buzzy Cuts Hairs and Education. Buzzy Cuts Hair and Education. Nice to have you here. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We do plenty of paranormal trivia, horror movie trivia, overnight old-time radio shows. Hopefully there's something that you like on the channel. Tomorrow, me and Ted will be talking about Tenebrae, a Giallo classic by Dario Argento. So that's going to be an interesting night tomorrow night. Fun night. Would be so amazing to speak with. Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, I mean, I've gone back and forth. I've talked to his wife for sure before, but Travis Walton, yeah, we'll see. I give Travis and his friends credit. They never change their story. True, CM, but there has been discrepancies in the lie detector tests that they have taken. I don't think it discredits them at all because the stories always seem to line up, but one way or another, one ends up not wanting to talk about it, then the other talks about it, then one didn't want to take a lie detector, then one did and didn't pass it, and then the other one took it and passed it, and then took it again and didn't pass it. So there's a lot of story. So I guess there's a lot of story to still talk about, but they've been covered so many times on so many talk shows that, especially Art Bell. Art Bell's talked to Travis Walton I don't know how many times, and you can only listen to and hear the same questions and responses so many times. But I'm sure I could spin it a little bit different. Usually do. The Gut from Missing 411 would be great guest. The Gut? You mean the guy from Missing 411? The guy from Missing 411? Yeah, I'm reaching out to some people. It's taken some time, as it does in the paranormal field. But Heather Arnold next Thursday. So look forward to that. Polygraphs are pseudoscience. Have you reached out to Dave Pallades? He's on my list, CM. I haven't reached out yet. Denny says Dario Argento rocks. I like old Ted. Did something happen to Elise? Yeah, I mean, it's been months now, months and months. Just stuff came up. Life came up. Even Ted. I mean, it's been a month since we've seen Ted on the show. So you mostly get me most of the time. So there you go. Which is fine. But I am looking to get a group of 3 to 4 people to discuss paranormal topics with on the show. It's not easy, I'll tell you that much. If any of you guys are really into paranormal and want to discuss something, the thing is, I like a weekly show where we cover recent paranormal news as well as touch on some older topics. But I would like a panel of 3 or 4 people, so me and 3 others. Still hands up in the air with who. I've reached out to a few, and everybody's got reasons why they can't. So I don't know. I am trying. It will help. 10 minutes, Dino. Thanks, Zardoz, for the update on the time there. The aliens really effed him up. I'll say that. Wait, about the okay. Pleiades is okay, but he does alter and omit facts to push his agenda. Yeah, no, we'll be getting guests. Bring it. Believe me. We'll be having plenty of guests, starting with Heather Arnold. Next question, and Zardoz has 4, WWM has 3, and everybody else with 1. So let me throw out another question. Who is the main female alien in the popular television series V? Who is the main female alien in the popular television series V? Is it A, Diana, B, Deborah, C, Donna, or D, Danielle? A, Diana, B, Deborah, C, Donna, or D, Danielle? That's pretty easy. So there you go. It always that way, Peter. I got a person with a YouTube and podcast. I'll send you the link to her show. Thank you, Zardoz. Appreciate it. And then I would hope that she'd be interested. So, Calfart, Brian, Kirkham, me too. I've been on the planet before there were 50 states. Mystic Moon Cafe. Let me put that. Moon Cafe. Okay, wrote it down. Xena. UFOs, no joke. Xena. Tracy Hysteria. Hey! Diana. So Tracy is on the board with a point. Yes, it is Diana from the classic television series V. Those lizards. Diana. Had a little crush on Diana back in the day, huh? With that series. But yeah, Diana was a devious dinosaur. Yep, Calfart. Well said. Loved V, says Zardoz. Yepper. Connie Hilton is here. What is going on, Connie Hilton? Good to see you. Kind of a laid-back night here. Still recovering from my back yesterday. Hopefully did enough to get the good energy back here and heal a little bit. Don't like to take anything for pain, even Tylenol. So I was laying in some pain last night. But anyways, Jane Badler. I've got 2 people who are interested, but they're asking me an awful lot of questions. And I'm like, here, just look at some of the videos, okay? So anyways, again, you guys have anything to say, send me an email, whether they're stories, whether you're interested in something, whether you're interested in being part of the show, whether you know somebody who's interested in the show, send me a message. Yeah, would love to talk to them, would love to talk to you, so there you go. 48, Star Flag, You're Making My Brain Work, says Brian. 1959 was the last year, I believe. Got a 1959 Fat Boy from Gillette, how I remember. So Tracy's on the board. A final answer, 1959. So, yeah, here, let's get one more question in. One more question. Pain is why I'm on the stream in the middle of the night, says Zardoz. Yep. That's what I was doing all night last night. I couldn't type in the stream, but I was listening and just laying flat. And I tell you, when you have a certain back pain, which I never had this before, it was very odd. It doesn't matter what you do. If I laid flat, it hurt. If I sat up, it hurt. If I stood up, it hurt. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Marina Bakaran. The first V was good, then they ruined it with TV series. I kind of like the TV series, McDougal. But anyways, let's get another question in. Maybe the last question. In 1977, a group of school children observed a cigar-shaped craft land near their playground, and a silver-colored creature emerged from it. In which part of the UK did this sighting take place? Was it A, England, B, Scotland, C, Ireland, or D, Wales? A, England, B, Scotland, C, Ireland, or D, Wales? Do you guys remember this story? Very, very... I have sciatica nerve pain. It is what it is. Yeah, sorry, Zardoz. I hear you, my friend. That stinks. There are exercises you can do, but, hey, yeah, not always helpful. But anyways. Let's see... WWMD gets a point. Oh, you guys had to do that. You guys had to tie it up for first place. So, yes, it is D, Wales. D, Wales. Known as the Broadhaven Triangle on account of a number of other sightings in the area, the 14 school children were asked by their headmaster to each draw what they saw, and he was stunned by how similar their drawings were. And that's a good thing. Very interesting story to go look up. So what happened to the pain? I'm not quite familiar with that place. Good for you, Joseph, eh? Good for you. CM, sciatica, nerve damage. Okay. Pain is for the birds. When I hurt, I take something. Yeah, Brian, it's I don't know. I just don't take nothing, and I don't know. That's my fault. Yeah, anyways. So we got a tie between Zardoz and WWM. Each with 4 points. Each with 4 points. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask this last question for the tiebreaker. And the first person out of Brian and WWM to get the point wins tonight's trivia night. So, here is the question. Hold on. Wade Lindemann. I listened to one of the Nightfall compilations last night and, oh my God, woke up to a blood-curdling scream. Yeah. That'll happen sometimes. Aristophanes Garcia says Megadeth. He might have started this thing over. He must be listening from the beginning. So, Garcia, when you reach up and you typed in Megadeth, when you reach up to us here in the chat, the stream. Hello, how are you doing, Garcia? Anyways, that is so funny. He's listening from the beginning. Okay, so here's the question. Between Zardoz and WWM, okay? Did he say something? I think I brought it. Okay, good one. Question. What guise do the alien life forms take in the classic novel The Day of the Triffids? 1951. Is it A, cats, B, flesh-eating plants, C, parasitic worms, or D, amoebic dust? Pretty easy. Let's see who gets it. Peter. Dino, please tell me where you get your hats. I need to shop where you shop. Oh God, I got this from a hat store in Broadview Heights, Ohio. Um, I don't know if they're online or not, but anyways. Oh no! Come on, who's going to get it? Zardoz or WWM? Let's see. Oh no! You guys don't know this? Come on! So far, nope. It's not D. It's not A. Zardoz. It's not D. WWM. My father's on the fence between psoriatic and rheumatoid arthritis. He retired, got diagnosed with it, and was crippled up in 2 years. I feel for you all, Brian. Neither of you got it so far. You guys better go. It's not A. It's not D. Zardoz. WWM. This is a tiebreaker. Come on. Bonner Scott. Bonner Scott. What is going on? Nice to see you. What? What? No! What is going on? I can't believe you guys don't know Day of the Triffids? Can't rem. What does that mean? What does can't rem mean, Zardoz? Okay, there you go. Finally, Zardoz with the tiebreaker. You guys made it tough, and I thought that was an easy question. It is B, flesh-eating plants. B, flesh-eating plants. You guys remember the Day of the Triffids? Those plants coming and moving around like they were. It was so cheesy. 50s sci-fi. Oh my God, so easy. So that breaks the tie, and Zardoz wins this week with CM coming, or WWM coming in second with 4 points. CM, Dino, I'll send you a copy of my new book. It's Dino's World. We just live in it. I'll even sign it. Sounds good. You do that, CM. I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe I forgot. Remember. Yeah, Zardoz. Yeah, I'm a little perplexed that you guys didn't, REM it. Yeah. Trouble with Triffids. Oh, boy. At a drive-in third show of the night. Oh, boy. Yeah, oh, boy. That was a while ago. Look at now people are now we're at 48. Yeah, it's been a very lazy stream this evening. I apologize, you guys, for the lazy stream. I'm just was not with it, recovering from yesterday. But you'll see me and Ted tomorrow talking about Tenebrow, and we'll be our old silly selves and be talking. Oh, and I should put this up. My son made this. It's just very cool. Look at the horns. Look at the face and the teeth. I mean, I just die for these things, man. When the kids make these kind of things, I mean, he's in 8th grade, but, these things are just so cool. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Anyways. A couple of us were talking about Day of the Triffids the other day as a suggestion for the horror poll. Okay. We'll get some cheesy sci-fi night where, we'll love it. But anyways, no problem, Dino Stella, lazy. I thought this went well. Well, thanks, Denny. See, I feel, I guess, a little subdued this evening. I don't know. When you're coming off of a night of pain, back pain, I don't know. Today just felt very low key, which is fine for me. Although I did rant a little bit there, but you always get that from me, right? I usually say it how it is, So it is 9:30. Tomo is already in the chat for the Old Time Radio Show tonight. Another great. I mean, I think I've been putting together some great streams for you guys, man. Hey, Higgy. Nice to see you. The only little green men I have ever saw is little green men on the can of peas, corn, and beef. Right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I put a mix of everything. So, and there's always the Sam Spade, Sherlock Holmes, but they're different episodes. They're you know, heck, you can go almost half a year with some of these shows, and each night play one episode of all the Sherlock Holmes and one episode of all the Marlowes. So, you know, always something new, always something different on there. So hopefully you guys enjoy that tonight. And again, if you want to join for movie nights and everything else that we do, there is the Patreon and the channel membership. Hopefully somebody will enjoy doing that and supporting the channel. And thank you. Been loving the mixed shows, flashback for old time. Yeah, that's how they used to do it back in the day. And Zardoz, you know, the lineup for the night. The thing is, on the radio, you really didn't know what was coming next sometimes. So, Cowfart, thank you for the stories. Tend to your back, brother. Thank you so much for sharing my experiences and your sense of humor and kindness. Appreciate it. Low key is fine when you share my tales. Appreciate those tales. I love when you guys send me those. So hopefully you guys, if you got, email them, send them to me, Twitter, anywhere. Send me your stories. I would love to read them on the show. A live stream detective show. Yeah. Okay, so with that said, it is